Bob, I think this is the first week we've had that many 90s in the forecast coming up, and
Yeah,
we're still dry.
Yeah, I know. It's starting to feel more and more like summer. Not quite there yet. We had some showers develop along the sea breeze front, which is fairly typical for summer. We usually get a little taste of it before it really starts to kick in by mid-June. Get a look at this great shot. I saw this as well, but I knew I couldn't take as good a shot as this. This is from Val. Mr. Val right there getting the shelf cloud as the shower was moving into Sarasota right there on the area beaches. And this is from Val, and Val's part of the lightning mafia, they call themselves. They're always out shooting photos of lightning, some spectacular photos. And right behind him, he said, as that was moving in from the east to the west, he looked and snapped this beautiful sunset as it was occurring. And this one from Barbara Sievers. Again, this is by the packing house, and you can see that ominous looking sky right there associated with the showers that developed. Unfortunately, it's not helping out in terms of our fire danger. The numbers remain high. Look at how the reds and oranges are all right here along the west coast of Florida for the most part. And the highest numbers in Manatee and Sarasota counties at 650 in Manatee County, 661 in Sarasota County. And it was hot today. Enough heat in the atmosphere to generate some showers and some storms this afternoon, firing up along the sea breeze front. You can see that activity moving out into the Gulf now, but it's all over. But we could see, again, one or two lone showers popping up again tomorrow afternoon. You saw that rainfall at times near Anna Maria Island, right there near Cortez. Had a brief shower. Also out on Lido and Siesta Key, just a little bit on the north end there. A brief shower or two earlier tonight as a result of the warm temperatures today. 82, still warm out there, still some clouds around. We have an east wind at 9, the pressure 2998, that is on the rise. And the high today did manage to get up to 94 degrees, 1 degree shy of the record of 95 set back in 1995. And officially at the airport, no rainfall to report today. The wind flow will stay out of the east, anywhere from 10 to 15 miles an hour. And then by, say, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll start to see that sea breeze again start to kick in. And that may allow a few isolated showers popping up here and there, but not a lot of rain. The air is still way too dry in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere to really allow for a widespread rain event. We'll get up to summer-like readings, though. Low 90s and some mid-90s inland areas as a result of the daytime heating today and just a little bit of a sea breeze. Big storms earlier into Iowa, now stretching off into Wisconsin. That's where a little piece of energy is now moving into Michigan, and that'll be rough going there for tonight. And then other storms developing along a developing storm system into Kansas, as well as into Oklahoma and Texas tonight. The strongest cells right there where there are some severe weather watches in effect for western portions of Nebraska and North Dakota and South Dakota, and here right there into Kansas and Nebraska. For us, we're going to stay high and dry for the most part. High pressure will dominate the weather over the southeast, and everything kind of rotating around that area of high pressure. Once in a while, you'll see this show a few isolated cells popping up in the late afternoon and evening on Tuesday. Wednesday, maybe not as much. By Thursday, then Friday, we start to see an increase in moisture coming into the picture. So a little bit better chance to see some showers and storms in the afternoon and evening on Friday and Saturday over the weekend. 77 in Kansas City, 80 now in Dallas. For boaters, we'll start off 15-knot winds out of the east, switching around to the northwest later in the day. Seas running right around 2 feet and a moderate chop. The water temperature now at 82 degrees. UV index staying high tomorrow, and we'll see a high of 88 even at the beaches. Low tide upcoming 11:40, and so just in a few minutes, and then a high tide at 6:25. Sunrise at 6:41, sunset at 8:12. Tonight, mostly fair, a little bit of patchy fog forming, especially where we've had that smoke around. That can always be a problem with this kind of situation, so keep that in mind along I-75 in South Sarasota and Charlotte counties. Mostly sunny, 90 for a high tomorrow. I mentioned some areas getting into the mid-90s. There'll be some storms around in the afternoon, scattered about, and the extended forecast calling for a 20% chance on Wednesday. A little bit better late Friday and Saturday, and then we'll see mainly inland showers and storms come Monday as that frontal system approaches.